We're live.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Today we are November 22nd, 2014. This is episode 87. I'd like to welcome back returning viewers and welcome to any new viewers.
I'm Kari, also known as Jaded Knitter, and I no longer have the plague, which is...
Yay! Otherwise we wouldn't have let her back in.
No plague.
Yeah, and you can find us on... I know, and I've done this for so many episodes, and I still
Just
forget.
remember to leave part of it for her.
Okay.
That's okay, you can have it. I'll find something else.
You can find us on YouTube under Two Tangled Skeins, and on our website, which is twotangledskeins.com, which has all the show notes and everything else. And come join our Ravelry group, because we have prizes and contests and stuff.
Yes, and we have 2 giveaways today.
Yes, we do.
See, I told you I'd find something to find. And I'm Lynne, also known as Toll Baby. AKA the Hand.
Who has more than...
Is no more the hand.
Well, now I'm more than a hand.
Oh.
It's going to be one of those podcasts.
Yeah, I'm cranky.
I'm hyper.
And
I'm
tired.
Stoned. Okay, I'm on muscle relaxants.
I was going to say, you need to
really
iterate.
strong.
I'm like, you need to iterate why you're stoned.
I mean, I took it at like 10 last night, and I still feel weird, so...
But
yeah.
is it helping your shoulder?
It is, and I'm not going to take any more of them because it's helped to the point where I can survive on Advil now, so...
Okay. Cool. So, foes. I ain't got any.
Me neither.
I got one.
She's wearing it, and the color is really, really green.
Yeah,
It's more teal than that. For some reason, this camera doesn't like teal, because there's a lot of teal on my top, too,
Yeah.
and you don't see it at all. It's all brown. I know!
that's really weird, because
This camera just doesn't like teal.
this is teal.
Yeah, and it's showing up as brown.
But yeah, it's... Was I working? Yeah, I was working on this on the 2 weeks ago. I actually finished it in a week. It's a crop sweater with crop sleeves.
She was playing with it last night.
It's
putting the buttons
Kari.
on.
That too. It is the Myrna sweater by Andy Sutherland. It's out of Miss Babs Yowza, and the colorway is Smurf and Turf. And the whole thing is knit on 5mm US 8s. I actually did the button band on...
It's a very small button band, but yeah.
Yes, it's supposed to be very small. On 4mm, so a US 6. Which...
I'd like to point out that nowhere in that sweater do I see a Smurf color.
The blue.
Yeah,
No, it's too dark.
yeah, she's right, it is.
It's not Smurf colored.
Right.
But it's a really neat name.
It's what happens when you throw a Smurf in a blender.
Nice.
Hi, I'm evil. Yeah, easy knit, quick pattern, seamless, which is always a bonus, and relatively few ends to weave in because the entire thing is done in 2 skeins that I alternated.
Right, that's what you were doing last night. You were tossing it around, people saying, "Are there any ends in here?"
Yeah, because I'm expecting more ends because I always have multiple ends and what? No, there was an end at the start and the beginning and on the sleeves, and that was it.
Because you alternated.
Because I alternated and still have parts of balls left over.
Mitts?
Mitts? What mitts?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
mitts are
leftovers.
leftovers.
Oh!
I mean, if you have enough.
Oh, I do.
Because did you buy 2 or 3?
I bought 2. And I used
so that's
probably...
like 1,000 and some yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I only used like 800 something.
Cool.
If that. And I extended the length of it. Because I'm tall and short knits don't look good on me. But yeah. And since apparently I can't claim 2 finished socks as a
2
faux.
separate patterns,
Yeah.
colors, yarns. No.
2 hoes make a faux in
No,
my...
they don't.
No, fine.
So she has 2 hoes.
Show off your hose.
Oh, so I guess we're continuing?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. So I has hose. This is the sock pattern that I was knitting, that I created.
It's sparkly.
It's sparkly. This is Knitting Color in her Sparkle Sock Base.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. And
She cheated.
Yes,
She hasn't woven in the ends yet. They're on this side.
I actually have to pull the cast off out and redo it because I didn't put ribbing, so it rolls. I originally didn't want ribbing, and now I've decided that yes, it is a good idea. Yeah, you can see the roll at the top.
Yeah,
So that is
I'm
why
just
the
trying to
ends
get
are
the
not-
better.
The colors.
The colors
are amazing.
Off. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys see them better than we do.
So yeah, that one's done. Patterns out to test knitters. I've already had a few issues come back.
I haven't started yet, sorry.
That's okay. And then the other one is
Which one should I play with to make the colors better?
don't bother.
Don't play with it while
in
we're
the middle.
recording.
Why not?
Because we'll turn orange.
Well, yeah. It's okay.
And then I have this one, which is the Key Tree socks. Yes, I know. There are ends on this one too. These ones most of you will probably remember these. I finished these at this point 2 years ago.
Yep. Because she bought them at Rhinebeck.
Yeah, I bought them at Rhinebeck. I finished them for that Christmas. And these are 80 stitches around. They were knit on 2.5 millimeter needles. My socks are 72 stitches on 2.25 millimeter needles. I have no idea what I was thinking that made me think that these would still fit. It was probably coming from the same part of my brain that told me that Yowza is a fingering.
That's not a fingering.
It's a worsted.
It's a worsted. But I believed it was a fingering.
Did you bring the needle box?
No.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
Moving
It
right
entered
along.
my head, so I had to say it.
So yeah, this is the redone one. It's still 80 stitches. It is now on 2.25 millimeter needles. And since I want to wear them for a couple of Christmas parties that are coming up.
Yeah, and that's a Serena sock kit, right?
Yes. So you can't buy the pattern independently. You have to get the sock. But it's got sparkly beads.
And she puts enough yarn in her kits for the largest size possible, plus a little bit more. So
Yes. Yeah, because I have yarn left over from these.
yeah.
And I did them in the largest size.
Okay.
Who's near the end of a row?
I'm not, but I can go. So, what's on my needles? You say uh-oh.
Yeah, we're good.
So
I just
I
brought the yarn
don't
over.
know how. Oh, I really haven't gotten a lot on these, so I'm gonna show them anyways.
You've got a couple of stripes.
So where the marker is, right here. So yeah, I got
2 stripes.
2 stripes. These are my basic vanilla socks that I used. The basic ribbed sock pattern by Kate Atherley. This is in. These colors look right. Well,
Yes.
maybe not. This is in Lollipop Yarn, the Urban Myth colorway. These are socks for my husband. And I'm knitting them on 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2, using my die crafts that I love, love, love. And they've come out with more metals.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to getting a set.
Yes. What are they called again?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, because it's the bigger size of
The bigger
beads.
sizes. Where they left off with the heavy metals, all the way up to, I think it's a 7 or an 8.
I didn't think the Northern Lights were metal.
Yeah, they are. They're aluminum.
Oh. Ooh.
So even you could use them.
But you can use these too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have those.
So
Yes.
these are on, like I said, 2.75 on my die crafts. And this is the ball. It's super squishy.
Yeah, she got some lollipop.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this was an update. It's not the color I wanted. I got cart jacked 3 times before this went into my cart and I got it. So trust me, if you're going for lollipop, have your PayPal open and your finger ready.
Yep.
So that is what I'm knitting on, and it is in my owl's bag that my friend Amelia made for me. It's so cute. Then in this bag, I can't show you the project, but I can show you the yarn, because this is my test knit
She's still working on the
for
test knit.
Lucia, who is the host of Knitted Paradise.
I've seen it. It's very pretty.
Well, you've seen part of it, yeah.
I saw what you were working on at night on Thursday.
Yeah, but so this is it, and it is Posh Emily yarn, and it's not, I'm not close enough. You can see the black flecks.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about that.
It's really, really pretty.
And it's in my sheep bag from Zigzag Stitches.
She is a sheep. I have squirrels.
I don't have a zigzag stitches bag yet. I might pick one up next time I go to Chicago because they sell them at Windy Nitty.
Oh, right. And then the other thing I'm working on is my barn raising square. And these pretty colors are my Hobbit Garden, which is by Blue Moon.
Yes.
Yep.
Blue Moon Fiber Arts, and it's the yarn that I use to knit Sean's socks in.
Yeah, it's these colors.
Yeah, but she got the silk base.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is the merino base.
And that's not color work, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And this is knit on 2.75, which is US 2. So, yay. I don't have one in here to show. I took them out. They're in my purse. So, this is square number 5.
She's going gangbusters on this blanket thing.
I'm
And
trying
she keeps
to.
acquiring new scraps.
I know. I wanted to take more, but I felt bad.
We had a new girl come to the Hall Knit night, and she had this big bag of sock yarn scraps, and she's like, anybody want to trade? And Sue's like, woo! But there was alpaca in it, so I couldn't even look at the stuff.
Poo.
Yeah, well, I
I think I took 4 small balls. But
I have two sets of minis that I ordered like a month and a half ago that are coming up next weekend with Rob.
nice. Who'd you order them from?
I don't remember, but they were dozens in different colorways.
Nice.
So-
But good enough for your Hexis.
Yes.
Because how many grams do you need for a Hexi?
Like
Flat?
2 or 3.
Sorry. The Hexi Flats, as I've named them.
Yes, because it's only half of a Hexi Puff. I don't do the double-sided to stuff them because I don't like them stuffed, and my son's cat keeps running off with them as cat toys, so. She's adopted 3 of them. She'll just, like, she hoards them, and she, like, nibbles on them and rustles them all over the house. It's kind of cute. So I just started making them flat because that
And you're
she'll
going
be-
gangbusters on them. You've got a lot.
I think I'm up to 75 or so now.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
it
knit
takes-
3 last night.
But it takes like 700 and something to make a blanket. Oh no, I'm thinking mitered
it's-
squares.
Well, yeah, no, it doesn't take anywhere near as much as that. But I also want to crochet a border around them to sort of unify the whole thing and connect them by single crochet. So
Yeah,
we'll
that'll
see.
make it easier.
I might buy some blanks at some point. We'll see. Soft blanks.
Yep.
What are you working on?
What are you working on? Besides the sock that you've already shown.
Besides the kitchery, the other sock. That's it.
That's it?
That's
You weren't
it.
kidding. So everything else is on hold.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't do anything on your colorwork mitts from Bijou Basement?
Yep. Those are next up.
Oh well.
That's bus. This sock, which is the toe of this, is bus knitting. Because I can do that on the bus. This
And
I
not stab
cannot.
people with signatures.
Like the little kids.
Now.
Oh no! They almost fell into my. I was knitting.
Oh, that was 2 weeks. No.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I was knitting this on the bus home, and these little kids. They were probably between 8 and 11, 12. Sit down with a parental unit, and then proceed to bounce all over the place around me. Which, whatever.
You're on a bus.
I'm on a bus.
Poke.
Whatever. And then one of them started swing, because the buses all have these
Strap
grab
things.
loops
Yeah.
for when you're standing. So one of them, the eldest, starts swinging back and forth from those, getting dangerously close to me.
That's when you
My
just
needles.
hold one out.
No, that was when I looked at the parental unit, went like this to stop, because I didn't want him falling on me.
Yeah.
And the guy finally gets a hint, and kids all go back to the back of the bus.
I've
Thank
got
you.
stuff on the needles.
Okay.
This is the second of Rob's socks.
See, I
Yeah.
thought you had put it down for some reason.
Well, I was going to wait, but I made a lot of progress on the sweater, and the sweater was getting too heavy with the neck thing, so I started working on the socks. I cast them on yesterday, I think. So there's the first one. This is the second one. It's just a plain basic sock. It's a 3x2 rib. It's based on Stephanie Pearl McVie's A Good Plain Sock from the Knitting Rules. And it is out of Spud and Chloe Fine in teal on 2.5 millimeters, which is a US 1.5. So that's what I'm working on right now. The sweater has grown quite a bit.
A lot.
Where's
your marker that I made you put on last
It's on
week?
this side. So this is all since last Saturday, which is a fair bit of progress considering the fact that I couldn't knit for half the week. I did something here while I was lifting weights, and by Wednesday I couldn't even turn my head.
Ooh.
I couldn't lift my arm. It was just really painful, so knitting was right out.
Because the doctor said she was doing an advanced move.
I added an exercise to my sort of dumbbell routine, and apparently there's a reason it's called a military press. It's because you're supposed to kind of be in shape before you try doing it. And yeah, well, I'm not allowed to do that one for a little while. So I got a few inches of progress, and now I need to measure it on the boy to see how many more inches I need. Probably another 9 or 10, because he's taller than me, and he's torso tall. So that's the sweater. It is the Flax from Tin Can Knits, and it is out of Patents Canadiana on a size 8 needle, which is 5 millimeters. So that's that. And I cast on something else because I got bored. This really, really colorful thing that is not showing up anywhere near as barfy bright as it is.
But it's still showing up.
Yeah, how I said Smurfs in a blender?
I really love the striping it did, though. That is really cool.
That's the 80s in a blender.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Gem and the Holograms.
I really like the striping it did, though. Check that out. I hadn't even noticed it while I was knitting it. Because I guess it has to be a little bit further away for the blinding to reduce a little bit.
The blinding.
I really like the way it's striping. This is a poncho for my daughter. It's based on the Stolen Moments wrap, which I have done before the podcast existed. I did it years ago in James Brett Marble Chunky. And this time I'm doing it in Patton's Melody. I don't remember what this colorway is called. It's probably something like Tropical Fruit or something.
It's probably also, knowing her, discontinued.
Don't think so. I think they still make Patton's Melody, but I'd have to check.
Because, you know.
And don't be me, I don't remember who does the Stolen Moments wrap either.
And Amy Swenson.
Yay! It's an Amy Swenson pattern. Sue's efficient.
Because I do my homework.
I texted her on the way here saying, this is what I'm working on. So, this is for my daughter, possibly for Christmas, we'll see. This is the entire first ball. I've got a little teeny little bit like that left. So I've got 4 balls in this color and 4 balls in another colorway, and I'm going to do a long rectangle in each and just sew them together as a basic poncho. But I wanted it to be a little bit lacy because it's really thick, squishy yarn. So I wanted there to be holes for like breathing room.
Yeah.
So that's why I based it on the Stolen Moments, because the Stolen Moments is every second row is yarn over every 2 stitches. So it makes for a more comfortable sort of thing. Cool. And it's really squishy.
She's going to love that.
It's very spongy.
She is.
She looked at it and she's like, oh my god, Mom, that's bright. But I think she secretly really liked it. She doesn't know it's for her.
Okay, I was going to say, she knows it's for her.
No, she did not know it was for her. So that's what's on my needles.
Yay!
I don't think I'm going to finish the sweater in time for the end of November, but it'll probably be finished by Christmas.
But you've got a lot of progress done on it.
Yes. It actually looks like a sweater now, whereas last time I tried to knit it, I got up to the here from here. So I had that much and then I just left it there.
Now, did you rip it off and start over?
I ripped it all out and started over because the rules for National Knit a Sweater in a Month is that you cannot start before November 1st. Right. So I had to rip it all out and start over.
And you didn't have a lot, so it wasn't so bad.
I didn't know where I was, so it didn't really bother me to rip it out.
So, we have a book review.
We do.
We do, and I think my tablet went to sleep.
Wakey, wakey.
There we go.
Oh, you killed it.
Ta-da! So what we're reviewing is Rustic Modern Knits by Yumiko Alexander. And this is published by Interweave. And I was told by our
it's not Interweave Press,
it's Interweave. And which is also F&W Media. So I wanted to make that clear because I made the mistake last time and I didn't know that the press
we didn't
was...
know.
Yeah. So, this is Rustic Modern Knits, like I said, 23 sophisticated designs. And this is the cover. Let's see if we can play with this
And we've all agreed that we like that one.
I can't really. There you go.
That pattern. Actually, I liked most of them. I think there were maybe 3 that I wasn't crazy about, and the artsy one was one of them because.
This is the one I like the most.
Yeah. Sue,
she's planning on casting this one on very soon because she has the yarn for it.
I've got the yarn. I don't know if you can actually make
It's a really ginormous, bulky scarf.
There we go.
But all the patterns in here are fantastic.
It takes 2 skeins of Cascade Magnum, which I've had in my stash for years and not known what to do with it. Okay, my screen just turned. Okay.
And yeah, you can kind of see it. Yep. That's one of my favorites. It's a vest shawl type thing.
Oh, that one? Yeah. I'm sure there's a better picture.
And it's out of Fingering Sport. So I don't know if I actually have the yarn to knit it yet or not.
It's this one, right?
Yes.
See if I can get that to show. Because, you know,
I really like it.
There we go. I just like the way it falls. It's really... Oops.
I liked almost all the patterns in the book. And it's not a how-to. It is really a pattern book. So there's not a lot... Like, there's a how-to section at the back for how to do different techniques.
Picture, pattern.
Yeah.
Picture, pattern, picture, pattern.
And I tend to like that a little bit more. Because, I mean, I've been knitting a while. And
you like this
one?
I
love the poncho. I love it. It's so pretty. It's more of a jacket than a poncho, but... It's really, really pretty, and it's an entrelac, and I'm very much looking forward to attempting it.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of nice pictures, close-ups.
And I like that this book also tells you what weight the yarn is. You don't have to go hunt the yarn down to find out what weight it is, so you can make a substitution because the yarn they mentioned isn't available here.
Number 1, super fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lynn, who liked these gloves?
Me.
Me too, actually. They're nice, lacy arm warmers. Very pretty.
See, to me, they're lacy enough that they would be comfortable, but warm enough that, you know, because I wear my fingerless mitts at the office sometimes, but after a few minutes I get too hot because they're not lace.
This one's pretty. It's called Garden Path.
Yes. They're all very pretty patterns.
It's really hard to see with the glare. Oops.
Yeah.
Oi!
But yeah, they're all well written, and they all have like nice diagram, or those that need them have really nice clear diagrams.
Yeah.
Tells you all of the different techniques and everything that you need.
At the back of the book it has all the techniques that are in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With pictures.
But it's like at the back where it should be for a pattern book.
Yes. It's not within the patterns themselves. Yeah, this is my favorite. This is the green one. Maybe you can see it better.
That's the one from the cover, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. And, you know, it's great.
I like the way the book is laid out. I like the patterns. I like the way they photograph them. I just like everything about the book.
Yeah, because you have your one page with all the information. The finished size, the yarn, the needles, the notions, the gauge. There's a picture before that.
Sorry, not
Then the next page, just goes into the introduction, and there's like 3 or 4 pictures for each one.
Mm-hmm. And they do nice close-ups, and all of the pictures are cleanly done.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not a whole lot of extra bric-a-brac in the background.
Yeah. Where's that hat we liked? Is it green?
Mm.
This one.
Of course it's green.
This one.
It's the honeycomb pattern I liked.
You can kind of see it. It's really hard with the glare and stuff. But yeah, so really good book. I didn't look at the price of it. I forgot.
It should be at the end on the back cover. Oh, there we go.
Let's go to the end. Whee!
Come on. Get over there.
It is $24.99 US, $27.99 Canadian.
Yep, I was just to say that.
Too slow.
Not too slow, Joe. So yeah, really good book.
Definitely worth picking up because I mean, it's almost impossible to not find something to like in this book.
Yes.
And it's got a lot of different stuff from like very fine yarns to very, very bulky.
Yeah, like the
So-
scarf I like is super bulky.
Yeah, and it only takes 2 skeins.
Yeah.
So there's some really, really pretty stuff in here. And it's a very well put together book.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would buy it.
And I guess I was gonna do something. Anyways. I'm trying to get onto Rav so that we can do our giveaways, because we have 2 giveaways.
You want to
Yes.
use mine?
Get your
Oh, there it is.
your phone.
I might be able to do it.
My phone's in the car, so.
Yes, I know you're in the parking lot. She picks me up on the way, and I text her going, I'm almost here, and I didn't actually see the response until now going, I'm in the parking lot. I wasn't expecting her to be there waiting for me.
Well, I had to drop the boy off somewhere, and then I had to go pick up some sushi for lunch, so. Which I'm very much looking forward to eating later.
All right. First giveaway is the giveaway for the Doomsday Knits ebook.
Yay.
And
Which was also full of really cool patterns.
Yes.
I just loved reading everybody's doomsday fears. It was awesome.
I felt like a real downer. Everybody's like, we won't have Ravelry anymore. And I'm like, well, the psychological impacts of this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like,
Of course, I'm here going, I hate ants.
yeah.
Sorry.
So we had 47 entries, so you'll go from 2 to 47.
Not
Hang on.
21.
Let me just make sure I'm in the right thread.
Sadly, we can't
Yes.
show anything exciting because it's an e-copy of the book.
47 is
Otherwise,
that?
I'd be doing the Vanna White thing like this.
I can give you my tablet and you can do the Vanna White that
That's
way.
okay. It's not the same.
No, it's not. Especially considering yeah, never mind.
Generate.
45.
Oh, wow. Late entry. So, 45 is...
What?
It's Grammy Knitterbug. And her response was being by myself. So this is Karen, who is Grammy Knitterbug.
There was just the whole body shiver as soon as she said, and the winner is...
So congratulations. I will give your information to the person over at Cooperative Press, and she will send you your ebook. Okay. Now we have 3 names to draw for the
DIY magazine.
the magazine that we reviewed.
We reviewed last
We reviewed
well,
last
they
week.
reviewed last week. I have yet to actually get my hands on a copy of
Well,
it.
this is our copy.
Cool.
So we have 3.
It's cold.
And
Chicken.
do-it-yourself chat. So we had 31.
Better?
Doesn't matter to me. But you can keep it now.
Okay.
You still love us though, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, that was what I intended to bring. I was going to bring something that...
One of her crocheted Christmas
Christmas
things.
thingies.
Actually, no, I was the calendar you were talking about last week.
Oh, no. How would you get my mom's calendar?
I have the one my mom made me.
Generate.
5!
Hang on. That's on page 1.
Actually, it was funny because after we recorded the podcast, Rob pointed out that I have something very special that is handmade for the holidays that I made myself. Last year, so last year or the year before, we went to IKEA and bought all the...
Last year.
Last year, Kari and I went to, was it IKEA? Yeah.
Yep.
And bought a whole bunch of little candle holders and things like that. And I made myself a menorah.
Nice. So number 5 is Angie Bella. And she wrote, my favorite handmade holiday item is a handmade ornament, 1 per child and grown children, with this year's date on it. That's kinda
Cool.
Yeah.
My mom collects the Hallmark ornaments, so there aren't any handmade ornaments on her tree.
Next.
My tree is covered in like shoes and glass ornaments, and then all of the little handmade ones are all just inside the branches.
You've had a Christmas at that place already, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was there last Christmas.
Right.
This is my second year.
Okay. Turn
31.
31 is on page 2.
I actually have a few handmade ornaments at my ex's house.
31 is a Katarine for love. And she said, I crochet quite a few bright stars, not really for the Christmas tree, but to put on the gifts as tags or something like that. They're not the most beautiful things that I've ever made, but they're so much fun. And there's actually a picture. Cool.
Yeah, there was a really pretty picture.
Yes.
I'm disappointed in the lack of pictures, people. I need people to entertain me.
Next. 7.
Page 1. 7 is Monkey's Mom 1.
Yay!
We saw her at Rhinebeck.
We did.
Yep. My favorite homemade item is a crochet tree skirt I have that my mother made me many years ago. It's very dated, but I still love it and use it every year.
That was the lady who was there with her twin sister, wasn't she?
Nope. Oh, she was the lady. She was there alone.
Oh, okay.
It's Marianne.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with faces.
So,
and I can't see the screen, so.
Here. The second last person.
Yeah, I thought that was the lady who was there with her sister.
No, she was there by herself. She was like at Rhinebeck alone.
Oh.
So congratulations. Please send me, Crafty Knitter 7, your addresses, and we will, the magazines are there, and I will send them out to you as soon as I get your address. Woohoo! The other thing that I wanted to do again, and I've been doing this every couple. I've been doing a couple every week, is what I wanted to say. More podcasts that I watch. So, Knit All the Things with Kara. She is in the UK. She's a fairly new podcaster. She's young. She's in university. And I really like it. It's really good.
And she must be a fan of hyperbole and a half.
Of what?
All the things!
All the things, yeah. I also watch Did I do the mustache already?
I thought you had, but
Nope.
you might not have.
No, Mustache, which is
You mentioned it a lot at Knit Night, so.
Yeah, Mustache, which is with Stacy and Steph. And also the Mustache Yarn is by Stacy. So you can check them out. Juniper Grace, who is Grace, and she's in BC, so she's another Canadian. She's kind of cool because right now she's doing kind of a read-along on her podcast of the Anne of Green Gables. Juniper Grace, you might want to check her out.
Sorry, that's my favorite book of all time.
Yep. And then the last one is Knitworthy with Brienne and Linda. It's a mom and daughter duo, and they're very entertaining. I like them.
Cool.
So, yeah, I'll have all the links
You
in the
watch a
show
lot more
notes.
podcasts than I do.
I probably watch about 50.
I watch Juliana's. That's about it.
I watch about 50. If not more.
I'm going to try Dancing Geek that you mentioned last week because it was recommended to me on YouTube and he looks really interesting. But they're really, really, really
His podcasts
long.
are between an hour and a half and 2 hours, so I usually do them in spurts.
I'm going to have
But
to. But I am interested in looking them up.
yeah,
So.
he's actually really good. James. Hi, James.
Sorry, I really don't have the attention span to watch a lot of podcasts. I don't watch TV for that reason. Because I have difficulty sitting through a show that's more than, 15 minutes.
There's that.
I use my TV for background noise.
So I think that's it. Yeah.
I think so.
So next week, I have guests from the States coming in. Lynn has
And
her
Rob's
boyfriend coming in.
so there will be
So-
no podcast unless there's a pugisode.
There may or may not be a pugisode. We will find out.
Yeah.
Next week.
So.
It'll be a surprise.
We have a lot of plans with friends around the city, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our company comes in on Thursday and they leave on Sunday.
Rob arrives Thursday morning and he's
Yeah.
leaving Sunday.
They're
so.
probably going to arrive after dinner, is usually the case. So, happy knitting, spinning, and everything crafting. Come join
Yes.
the Ravelry group. Bye.
Bye.